What it do, y'all? Bread Tuck Rob, Bread Tuck Gang forever. I am Black Royalty, 11 million after taxes. Y'all know what it is, man. Um, Before we get into I got some good stuff here. I need you to bear with me. Excuse me. If you're in the Houston area and you need some clothing, men or women's, go to EK Melange. That's gonna be on 2909 Hillcroft, Suite 100E, Houston, Texas 77057. Okay, that's if you're in Houston, Texas. You can also go online, check that out. Man, if I had the website right now in front of me, I'd give that to you, but bear with me. Also, if you need a haircut and you're in the Houston area, go to All Star Cuts, 6305 Dumfries Drive, Houston, Texas 77096. I need black people. I need you to pay attention to me. I have a solution here to the economic struggle that we're dealing with. I have a solution. Listen, all hands have to be on deck though, but hear me out. I want to say 2 months ago I was jogging, and while I'm jogging, you know, that's where I'm at peace. I'm able to get my thoughts together, okay? And every day, you know, I'm thinking, man, how can the black community be better? How can the black community be great? Why are we behind economically? When we have so much money within our community, why are we behind, right? Why don't we have these major infrastructures, these major corporations, the major distribution, right? Why don't we have our own automobiles, right? What else? What else? What else? When you look in music, if I want to buy a CD from my favorite artist, which may happen to be a black man or a black woman, I have to go through somebody else outside of the culture to get that music from them. Why is that? Hip hop, R&B, genres that belong to black people. Why don't we own the infrastructures that distribute that? I have a solution. I don't know how this gets done, but hear me out. We build our own government within the government, okay? We still continue to pay taxes, all that. Hey, man, we live in America. We don't have to disrespect anybody. We don't have to beef with anybody. We still pay our taxes. But every black family, every black person that's working has to contribute to this black government. If you're black, you have to contribute to it. I don't care how rich you are. I don't care how poor you are. There could be different brackets, right? There's different brackets. So if you don't make as much, you don't pay as much. If you make more, you pay more. Okay? And this black tax doesn't have to be that much. Let's say every family in the world, every black family, every black person that's working, that's getting a check, pay $10 a month into this black government. Right? Now watch, this is where it gets good. And you call that the black tax. So every black man, every black family, every black woman, you're paying a black tax. Right? And what happens with this money? This money goes into a huge pot. Right? And in this huge pot, okay, before I expound on that, think about it. Let's just say there's 100 million black people on this earth. Or 100 million black people that's able to give $10, right? And that's just lowballing, $10. $10 a month. At the end of the year, you have, man, let me make sure I'm getting my let's see, wait a minute, let's just see, 100 million times, is that 12 billion? Yes. you have $12 billion of economic spending power, right? And we take this $12 billion and we build our own Walmart. We build we manufacture our own cars. Maybe it's gonna take more money than that, but I'm lowballing with this $10 a month, right? And this is the black tax. The black tax is funding this. We build our own Walmart. We build our own cars, right? We build our own Hollywood. We have our own networks that really serve us and not putting bull crap on the TV for us to watch. That's not feeding into our destruction, right? We're able to fund these things. We're able to invest in our black banks, build our black banks. You know, we have our own grocery stores. And now what happens with this black tax because you're funding your black infrastructures? Crime decreases. You're hiring more people that look like you that work at these places, right? Because we own it. We own it. We've invested. We paid this black tax and we own it. What else? We're and watch this. We're able to build our own prison systems. Well, I don't want to call it prisons, but we're able to build our own think tanks. Let's call it a think tank. You know, if you're a black man and you steal from a black man or a black woman or a black family, we take care of it. We throw you in this in our black think tanks, but you come out rehabilitated. The goal is for you to not do that again. Okay? And also in this, and this is just a rough draft, guys. Also with this, you're able to we're able to give strict penalties from stealing from your own. That way you're not prone to do it again. Okay? We have our own black movie theaters. Now, you're able to spend with us, which you should, but you can also spend with other cultures. You can still spend with other cultures. But now you have something that you own. Right? We have our own government that handles this. Now watch this. This is the kicker. This isn't owned by one person. Like Walmart may be owned by who? What, Sam Walt? He owned that and that's passed down to his family. Because I don't know too many single black people that just go out and buy these big infrastructures. I know investment groups, but we don't have many of those. That's why we're going to have to do this collectively. We're going to have to do this as a block. That's why you have the black government. That's why you have this black tax, right? And we own this. Okay? Now, here's the kicker. How is this thing refereed? This is where our election takes place. We appoint people in these positions to make these decisions. They make the decisions what land to buy, what we'll invest in, you know. But also they will be held accountable. Now they will be paid well. You pay them well. But anybody in these positions that tampers with money for personal gain will have extremely strict consequences. You must pay if you're in this for personal gain, because this would be for all of us. This isn't for personal gain. This wouldn't be for me. This would be for me, but it would be for us as a collection. This wouldn't be for one person's come up. This is for our kids, right? This is for our great grandkids. This is our way of building economic growth, economic power, being able to build for ourselves, our own black government within the government. And if you're black, you have to contribute. You have to contribute. So it would be set up to where if you're black and you're working, you're getting a check, you contribute. But I just wanted to put that idea on you, man. Now, how we would go about executing that, all hands have to be on deck. I know it's people that, you have to contribute because you benefit from this. When you go into this black bank, your chances of getting a loan are way better than if you were to go into anybody else's bank. You can buy a car that's built by and manufactured by people that look like you. But that's just an idea I had to throw out there, man. That came to me. That would solve, right, our lack of economic strength. We would have to do it as a block. We would have to do it in numbers. Black government within the government paying, and us as civilians, black civilians or black citizens, paying this black tax that would fund our economic empowerment, right? I just had to put that out there. Okay? Man, that's it. I'm hyped about that, man. But I just had to share that, man. That's just, the ideas that come to my mind, man. I'm always on this. But y'all know what it is, man. Bread Tuck Rob, Bread Tuck Gang forever. Again, EK Melange, 2909 Hillcroft Suite 100E, Houston, Texas, 77057. Okay? And that's black owned. That's a black owned clothing store. Okay? Also, All Star Cuts. If you need your haircut, 6305 Dumfries Drive, Houston, Texas, 77096. Ask for DL or ask for Big Rome. And tell them that boy Bread Tuck or C-Rob sent you. But y'all know what it is, man. Bread Tuck Rob, Bread Tuck Gang forever. I love being black, black royalty, 11 million.